Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new monster, Siamiss. This is the team race monster, so hopefully this video can help you figure out whether or not you really want to try going for this monster. It looks like I have to sell this Fire Kong so that I can craft Siamiss or hatch Siamiss. I really hope she comes with her slots unlocked because I am running super low on gems. We're going to finish instantly. Yes, I have 127. That's enough to rank her. And unfortunately, that last slot is locked, but we are going to place her. And here we have Siamiss. Once again, the newest and latest team race Mythic Thunder monster. Alright, let's see what this monster can do. Completely unranked, you have the blind immunity. At rank 1, you get abomination, which is amazing. You get immunity to possession, corruption, nightmares, and bleed. 2 dots, possession, and exclusive possession. And at rank 3, you give yourself increased accuracy, which is amazing because you are not going to be missing your denial skills. So her ultimate, a big applause, applies mega possession to all enemies, activates all cooldowns on all enemies. How amazing of an ultimate is that? The enemies are all going to be possessed for 2 turns, and you also do the cooldown activation. So you might be thinking, but if I want to possess them, I don't want to activate the cooldowns. That's totally fine. Plenty of mythic monsters have a 0 cooldown skill, so they're going to be possessed and they're going to attack themselves with that 0 cooldown skill, and then on the next turn they can attack themselves with a 1 turn cooldown skill. Or maybe the enemy monster is immune to cooldowns, so then perfect, they got possessed. Maybe they're immune to possession, perfect, they got hit with CDA. This is an amazing ultimate. Alright, and so let's level up Siamiss and see her stats when she's fully leveled up. I might have to utilize her only at level 140, maybe, because I don't think I have enough runes. Well, sorry, I don't think I have enough gems to be able to equip runes. Or I want to be able to equip all of her runes, so I might not be able to bring her up to rank 5, but I think rank 4 is within the realm of possibility. So here we have her at level 100. We are going to go ahead and rank her up. So it's going to cost 25 per rank up. I only have 127 gems. So here are the first 25. And by the way, this leads me to a very important point. If you haven't already done so, notice that when I want to pay the 25 gems, there's a payment confirmation. If you don't have your payment confirmation on, please do yourself a favor and make sure to turn it on. You can do this in the gears icon on the top right hand corner of the game, because you don't know the amount of times I've seen players say that they accidentally used up like their gems buying a 2,400 gem epic monster or legendary monster. So please just activate your confirmation. Alright, so we're going to take her to rank 4. Speed up, yes. And the cool thing about the race is that there are going to be a good number of teams that are going to be getting Siamiss at rank 3, at rank 4. Some teams are even going to get this monster at rank 5, depending on how active the team is in the race. But anyhow, without further ado, here we have her at level 140. Let's unlock that last slot so we can use her at her full potential. Oh, cool, it only costs 13. That's right, there's a discount. So I have 14 gems, not enough to rank her up to rank 5. So we'll use her at 140 for now, and we'll see if by tomorrow I can add in some extra attacks. So this monster, let me just tell you right off the bat, you want to give her 3 speed runes. Give her your best speed runes. She is a denier, as you saw from the alt, and she is a pretty good denier. So those are my 3 speed runes. We're going to look at her skills. So Horror Twins deals moderate damage to an enemy, applies shock. Here's what I'll say about shock. I'm not a fan of it. However, it does block extra turn skills. So if you absolutely have to, there are lots of monsters in the game. There are lots of mythic monsters in the game. Nor, Nightingale, Ra, that can apply. And I feel like I missed one. Nor, Nightingale, Ra. Yeah, I think I missed one, but I think those are the most significant ones. There are monsters that can utilize their extra turn skills, so you have to be super careful around those monsters. If you don't have anticipation, they can really take you out. For example, Nor can use up to 4 attacks in 1 turn, and that's a previous team race monster, so a lot of players have her at rank 3, rank 4, and even rank 5. So what I will say about shock is that if you land shock against the enemy, you are preventing those extra turn skills. And do you all remember this monster's trait? At rank 3, this monster gets the increased accuracy, meaning you will be landing that shock. Regardless if the enemy has hardened, the shock will land. So it is going to be useful. It can be useful. And it is 0 cooldown. So even if you fight another Siamiss to activate your cooldowns, hey, no worries. You can still shock the enemy monster that has extra turns. So don't completely count out this skill. Specifically this one that is spammable. Alright, we also have Stuck in the Freak Tent. Deals low thunder damage to all enemies. Requires cooldown. Definitely not worth running. This is one of those default skills. Built to Astonish. Deals minor thunder damage to an enemy, applies guard down and daze to an enemy. So guard down will make it so your attacks always land, and daze, and this includes your allies, because guard down is a negative effect, so if the enemy has guard down, your attacks from yourself and from your allies will always land. Daze reduces the accuracy on the enemy. What I will say about daze also, because it's 0 cooldown, there have been so many times when I've dazed the enemy, and thanks to that minus 25% accuracy, the enemy missed like 3 times in a row, and it has been the difference between winning or losing the game. So if you absolutely don't have anything better to do, I'd rather you apply a daze than like some sort of dot or something. So just, I want to throw that out for daze. The show must go on. Deals low special damage, activates all cooldowns on one enemy. One turn cooldown, it is a single target cooldown activation. Alright, let's move on to other skills. Spectacle starts. Deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, activates all cooldowns on all enemies, and applies bleed. AoE cooldown activation and bleed. As long as there is no dodge area monster, as long as there is no Megaton monster, this is an amazing skill because it is straight across the board AoE cooldown activation. And I will also say that the only Megaton monster currently in the game that starts the game off with Megatons, the only Megaton mythic monster is Daedalus. Not a lot of players, I imagine, actually have Daedalus ranked up to rank 3 where they have Megatons. So for the majority of battles, I think just starting this off, if you're battling mythic monsters, you're going to be good to go. Alright, let us continue. The best show on earth. Removes positive effects from an enemy, applies shock and daze to an enemy. I gotta say, this is a good skill, specifically because it removes positive effects from the enemy, and again, the shock and daze mechanic. So I already mentioned how shock can be useful against the extra turners, and then daze, I already mentioned how the accuracy reduction can be useful. The positive effect removal is, it's just useful. Think about when a monster gets a Miserius can resurrect a monster and apply evasion. What if they resurrect a monster that's an attacker? You definitely want to, if it's a Nor, you definitely want to shock that Nor, and then the daze just helps with the accuracy reduction. So definitely a skill worth considering running. Let's see what else we have. Double Show deals heavy thunder damage to an enemy, activates all cooldowns, and applies Mega Possession to an enemy. Another skill 100% worth running. Once again, you have that cooldown activation and you have Mega Possession. So SocialPoint is really starting to introduce more of these Mega skills. We've seen Mega Stun, we've seen Mega Possession, have we seen Mega Freeze? I think that one is probably going to be next. So Shock and Guard Down to all enemies. I don't think you need an AoE version of the Shock and Guard Down. I think you can do without this. So I would recommend, I'd probably recommend the spam. I'd recommend Show Must Go On, the single CDA with the note that anytime you need the shock, the spammable shock, make sure to run it. Notice the skill set I'm recommending only has cooldowns. So if you're finding yourself in a situation where you're fighting Gaidaigo, where you're fighting Glamhead, where you're fighting other Siamiss, where you know the enemy can activate cooldowns, that's when you bring your 0 cooldown skills. The majority of the time where you're going to be dealing with this monster, the reason I don't recommend this AoE shock and guard down is, one, it's always better when you can eliminate enemy monsters one at a time. So if you can make it a 3 against 2 battle, then a 3 against 1 battle, you're good to go, and you don't need AoEs for that. The only real AoE you need is at the start of the battle, and that's to make everyone cooldown activated. On turn 2, you have the option to single target someone, shock and daze them, and remove the positive effect if needed. You have the option to Mega Possess a monster, and you have the option to cooldown activate again. So this monster realistically has 3 cooldown activation skills, and one of them is a Mega Possession, and then you can shock and daze. So I would say this is the best skill set for this monster. Again, the big applause. Fantastic ultimate, fantastic. And now let's talk relics. The double mask, which is perfectly fitting for this monster. So with double mask, oh my goodness, the things you can do. So let's talk Eotron's mask. After being damaged by a skill, removes 300 points of stamina from the attacker. After being damaged by a skill, if warrior's life is below 50%, gives an armor of 52,000 points. It has 2 uses. Well, if you can equip 2 of them, it has 4 uses. So that is 52,000 shield, 4 times over 200k shield, not to mention all the stamina drain. We're definitely going to run Eotron's mask if you have it. You also have Jastastar's mask. After damaging with a skill, if target stamina is above 75%, removes 180 stamina from damaged enemy and gives stamina to yourself. Because this monster actually deals damage with Spectacle starts, you are always going to be activating your mask. So not only are you activating cooldowns, you are also draining stamina thanks to that mask if you have it. So fantastic mask. If you are in a situation where you need to protect a legendary, maybe you run double Talon's mask and give all of your monsters a shield. Maybe that shield helps your monster stay alive. You have Baltazar's mask so you can increase your strength, but again, this monster's not an attacker. I don't think you'd realistically be doing that. So yeah, Jastastar's mask, let's do it. And I think if you have 2 of them equipped, you would drain 360 stamina if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't know if I would recommend that because the enemy with cooldown activation, a lot of the time they're going to be recharging anyways. So I think just having this nice blend of mask that can drain stamina and heal you or give you an armor, and another mask that can drain enemy stamina and give you stamina is a really good combination. So double mask is a very interesting, and it is amazing for this monster. So here we have her at her fullest potential, with the exception that she is not ranked up to rank 5, but that's okay, and we are going to showcase some battles. So I want her to go first, and I just want her to deny. And I mentioned this with the Tremor video. I love Tremor because we are no longer seeing as many legendary monsters on defense. Look, like the main defenses, the 150, it's all mythic monsters. So it's once again going back to the meta of, can you go first and deny? If the answer is yes, you win the game. So it's all about speed and who goes first. So that's what we're going to do here. So we need to borrow all of this team speed. There we go. I think Armor Claw, I want to run him with 2 team speed. Armor Claw is going to be my attacker. Once again, we're going to that mechanic of team speed support, 1 attacker, and 1 support monster. So I still like to bring my Worm Lad. I hope this is enough for her to go. I really, really hope it's enough. So let's go team speed here. We're going to go 3 team speed on Worm Lad. And he always has Revival Essence, so if he dies, he's fine. And I just took away the mask from armor, so let's give him a Talonase mask to protect my monsters a little bit more. Alright, and actually I gotta give him Nabotis' armor because that's far superior. So, alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can pull off a victory using the big applause. So, alright, let's do this. I am allowed to do player versus player, however, I am not allowed to win the battles because it would be totally unfair for me to win with a monster that was given to me by SocialPoint for the sole purpose of doing an exclusive first look. So I will be exiting out of the battles if it appears that I am going to be winning those battles. So 150 Erder, 150 Moonhaze, 150 on Dana, and as you can see, 17,000 speed, 17,000 speed, 7,000 speed, 19,000. I'm 140 with level 10 runes, and I have team speed to supplement me, whereas they went with double single speed. So I'm telling you guys, it is going back to the meta, at least at the top competitive wars or attacks. It is going back to the meta of who can go first and deny. Alright, so I can go first, and I can deny. So there we go. Alright, check it out. Jastar's Mask kicks in, drain stamina. This is actually double stamina. Double Jastar's Mask would have really come in handy. So watch as the enemy is forced to recharge because they can't do anything else. I will save Rossi. There you go. Sunburn to all enemy monsters. Morg's armor kicks in. Look, I am so fast. I got another turn. Alright, we're going to do... Look, this is where the positive effect removal comes in handy. Activate cooldown's Mega Possess. Do I want to take possession? Maybe I should want to get rid of that damage protection. Show must go on, activates cooldown again. I think we're going to go with the shock and daze. Let's get rid of those positive effects. Awesome. And then on Dana, still has to recharge. Cooldown activation is so powerful. Aw, man, you got an alt. If it wasn't for the alt, man, that wouldn't have happened. But I'm okay because look who's next in the turn order. Worm Lad, so I can restore the dream. And my monsters are good. Alright, I can do double show to activate cooldowns and mega possess. And yeah, I want to possess Erder. Awesome, you are under my control now. And then relics are kicking in. Save Rossi, so let me... Ooh, I might have to exit out, so let's see what happens here. So Ondana is dead. Moonhaze actually hopefully has revival. Let me click on you. Do you have revival? Tell me you have revival. Pump seed and revival. Okay, so I'm set. I'm safe. So if he wasn't possessed, I could activate his cooldowns, but he's possessed, so I'm just gonna recharge. And Moonhaze does Carlos said hi. I am going to recharge here unless I attack myself. Alright, Erder, thank you for being possessed and working on my team. And recharge, so nothing too special. Look, I can activate cooldowns again, apply the bleed. Already has sunburn, I might as well add the bleed. So let's go spectacle, and then Jastar's Mask kicked in, drain stamina. Oh my gosh, she's so great at denial. Alright, back to life, and I think we can call it a game there. I think it's pretty clear I would dominate this battle. This monster is still mega possessed. I don't want to continue any further, so we exit the game. Alright, first successful victory, taking on 3 150 mythic monsters with a legendary, a brand new Siamiss who's available in the team race. And look, we have Daedalus. So like I mentioned, Daedalus, not a good monster to battle because of the mega taunts. So Daedalus would absorb everything and I can't do anything. But here's a 150 Abysmus, 150 Erder, and a Thalassa. Okay, let's battle this base right here. Let's click fight, and I'm going to start the game off with the cooldown activation once again. There we go. And bleeding on top of that. Abysmus, he's immune to torture, so can't do anything to him. Then my attacker will go and attack. See, it's always the same thing. Deny first, attacker can attack. Oh, this monster has a powerful 0 cooldown skill because he attacked me. Okay, gotta watch out. See, there are monsters with 0 cooldown skills. So he's not one of them. I will recharge. Wormlad is going to restore the dream, cleanse all these negative effects. I am going to do, I think, again, look, positive effect removal comes in handy. Get rid of those buffs. And I am going to do Dream Big. Here, whatever you want to throw at me, I am going to reflect right back at you. So, shots, right back at you. Awesome. So, I got to watch out for Abysmus. Got to possess him somehow. Oh, my Siamiss died. Alright, well, I could always revive her, so that's not a problem. Alright, has to recharge again. So, at this point, I would finish off Erder. Then, he keeps spamming that. How powerful is that? Alright, let's bring back Siamiss. And look, I may not be able to apply torture against Abysmus, but that is completely fine by me. Because I am able to do... where is it? Right here. Double Show. Activates all cooldowns and applies Mega Possession. So look, Possession lands. Now he's basically on my team attacking himself. Alright, and I'm giving himself stamina with Super Attuned. So, again, I'm not going to continue this battle because it's pretty clear. Being double possessed, having 2 monsters to attack, I would be able to win that battle, so there we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, cool, we have Nor. We have Nor there, guys. So, but we also have Centurions, and like I said, I am not prepared to beat Centurion. So, if you're still battling Megaton monsters, this is not your monster. It's not your go-to monster. Or it is, but you re-rune. You give her team speed. You have to go second in the turn order. You put Armor Claw to go first. You know what? I'll showcase one of those battles if it comes up again. That ISO base, perhaps I could showcase it. It's kind of scary because Londaino's fast, but basically Armor Claw kills the Megaton monster, and then I go and do the cooldown activation. If I have, instead of Wormlad, if I bring a Megaton monster myself, I think that would probably work better. Use the monster as a meat shield. There's Raw right there, and there's Brutalizer, and there is... Okay, this is actually a good base to showcase. So, we are going to do this. We are going to... in this situation, I actually can't OTK or anything. So I am going to bring, and then Brutalizer is a little scary. So instead of Show Must Go On, I am going to bring the AoE Shock. Keep in mind, you can always swap skills to best fit the scenario. And I am going to take this base on the left. So Ra is one of those mythic monsters I was talking about that has extra turn skills. So you have to be careful around Ra. So what I'm going to do is click Fight, and I am going to do the Shock skill. Not right away though, because the first thing I can do is activate cooldowns, and that's the smartest thing for me to do. Activate cooldowns. So can't utilize your extra turn skills. You're going to recharge. Normal Lonely, that's just a single target skill. Spammable, so not a problem with me. So armor, I am going to go ahead and do Dream Big. Reflect whatever you throw at me, Brutalizer. You're scary. Amber Overdose, that's fine by me. Right back at you. So again, because I am actually scared of Raw doing extra turn skills, and I actually don't know off the top of my head if it has a 1 turn cooldown skill, I think you do, I'm going to do the AoE Shock this time around. There we go. So now, even if you want to try an extra turn skill, you can't. No more Lonely. Nope, that wasn't it. So I'm fine by that. The bonus armor kicks in. I will restore the dream. Maybe do Despicable. What do you have? Extravagant Anticipation. You are good. Despicable. Yeah, let's get rid of that damage mirror. I could have also just gotten rid of damage mirror with my next skill. But here, I think I want to possess, Mega Possess Brutalizer. Hope he doesn't kill his team. So now you are under my control. Good thing the enemy has no cleansing monster, so I'm safe. Yeah, I know for a fact you can't attack me. Alright, 41k has to recharge. Alright, Raw. So Wing Slash. I do believe that was an extra turn skill. You saw it said blocked right there. So yeah, see, the shock came in handy. It helped me stay alive. We are going to do Best Show on Earth. I don't need to do. I am going... You're still Mega Possessed. Yeah, you are Brutalizer. Recharge. Look at all those negative effects on the enemy. So recharge for you. I am going to do... I don't need to redo the shock, but here, I'm going to go ahead and redo the cooldown activation. Alright, attack your team, but please don't kill your team. Amber Overdose. So Brutalizer takes himself down. Raw's taking heavy damage. I'll recharge with Wormlad. Ooh, the big applause! Alright. Applies Mega Possession and activates cooldown. I want to do this so badly. To be honest, I'm going to save it just because I think what this monster is going to do is just... Miseris is going to revive. So... Actually, no point in doing it. Well, you know what? That's not true. Because you can attack me. We're going to do the big applause. Alright, there we go. So, Mega Possessed. And, yeah, see, I thought that would happen. So he's back with the vengeance. What I could showcase here though, check this out. So he has double damage. I'm super scared of him. Wow, I could remove his positive effects if I want to, or since he has double damage, why don't I just Mega Possess him? Now he works for me with double damage. How cool is that? He's gonna attack for me. That's great. Please don't do an AoE, thank you. So he attacked himself, he finished himself off. Again, scared of the extra turn skills here. So, well, you know what, let's just do the shock. Let's do the single target, because I need higher accuracy. There we go, shock and daze. No more lonely. And I don't think I'd be able to win. Yeah, this is not a battle I would be able to win. I just got outnumbered, but yeah, cool, right? Like, you just see how she can kind of dominate and control the game. Pretty darn awesome. Alright, we have a Centurion, we have a Ra. So, let me see if it works. I don't know how well it'll work, but we're going to try, because I got to go Strength, and I got to go Speed. And then this monster would have to go Team Speed if I have a Team Speed. Yeah, I have 2 Team Speed. So I'd have to go Team Speed. And again, name of the game is Armor Claw goes first, and then I go next in the turn order. And, ooh, I'm too fast still. Ooh, I feel like I'm going to be fast regardless. So how fast are you now? 11 to Armor Claw's 10. Ooh, I don't think it's going to work out. Armor Claw's going to have to run 2 speed. So now can I OTK Centurion? I don't think so. It's going to depend on the runes. Yeah, it's really going to depend on the runes. I'll try it just for the sake of trying, but let's see. Alright, yeah, oh my gosh, he has... No, I'm not going to OTK. Yeah, but ideally the idea was kill Centurion, OTK Centurion. Again, not going to happen with 1 level 10 rune. And then I could do cooldown activation on Ra and prevent the extra turn skills. I don't even know what to do here. What should I do? What's the best play? I don't think I have a best play. It's showtime anytime, I guess. Damage him a bit. Jastar's Mask kicks in. Miseris might do Omega on Ra, and then I'll be in big trouble. Dark Paradox. Okay, that's not bad. Feather Rain. Kane's Sword kicks in. Eiltron's Mask kicks in. Again, giving me armor. Bonus armor. Eiltron's Mask. Again, draining enemy stamina could really, really help you out. Alright, let's do Save Rossi. Alright, there we go. So now, I can activate cooldowns to prevent the revival. So let's go with the cooldown activation Bleed. Alright, awesome. So now Miseris can't revive. Let's block positive effects, maybe heal. We'll do Despicable. We'll block positives. So the Master, running the Master. Alright, this monster's not running the Lonely skill. So I can save Rossi. And then, you know what? I am going to do the Shock. No, I'm not going to do the Shock. I'm going to do the Mega Possession. And then here I would remember to sub on Miseris, the Master, the bonus armor. Yeah, so this is a battle I would have won. See, so it didn't fully work out, but it ended up still working out. Remember to sub, and yeah, so no need to continue this battle. Awesome. I think we'll do one more just to showcase her, and it's cool because I got to showcase a different kind of rune setup. But again, most of the time you really just want to go speed, speed, speed. Oh, speed. Oh, whoops, that's not a speed. Give me back that speed armor. So yeah, we are genuinely, at least I think we are going back to the meta of have a main monster go first, and then have an attacker, have a support monster holding 3 team speed. So we're going to start seeing 6 team speed builds, 5 team speed builds all over again. Alright, we will end off with the base on the left, and if I do that base, I have to run team speed, more team speed, that's what I need. I need to go first, I need to die, that's the name of the game. I also see a Glamhead on the right, Miseris Aztec, so that's interesting. Both bases are super, super interesting. But I gotta go after that Nor base since I mentioned how the extra turners are scary. So let's see what happens here. 11,000 speed, 11,000, 17,000. Sorry, I outpace you because I have more team speed. So, game starts off with cooldown activation. Talon's Mask. Alright, starts. And cooldown activation to everyone. Everyone is going to be forced to recharge. Again, using the double mask, I could potentially drain everyone. Alright, we are going to do Save Rossi. Getting a lot of dots on them. They have Bleed, they have Sunburn. So Exterminator running zero cooldown skill. Probably Endless Endurance. So see, smart players will run a 0 cooldown skill just because cooldown activation is so dominant in the game. So now, Nor has Psykin, the 1-turn cooldown skill, so I have to apply Shock. I have to do something for sure. I am going to, I don't need to restore. Let me block positive effects. There we go. And then this is where I do. I really want to Mega Possess Moonhaze, but I think it's smarter for me to just go with the Shock and Guard Down. And there we go, it landed. Everything landed. And because Guard Down also landed, I know my next attack from Armor Claw will not be missing. So let's go for a... Oh my gosh, I could almost kill Miserus. Let's go for a Burning on Moonhaze. Ooh, look at that damage output. Beautiful. And I got possessed. Amulet kicks in. The good thing about Miserus is he doesn't have any cleansing skills for his allies, so he's not really trouble. And look, Endless Endurance. Oh, I didn't even do Psychic. Not like it would have mattered because you have Shock. And the big applause. So I still get to Mega Possess. Although Moonhaze's going to die with dots, he'll resurrect. I'm possessed. Dream big. Thank you for being possessed and dreaming big. I will simply recharge. Amulet kicks in, takes a lot of damage from all those dots. Nor, what is Nor gonna do? Recharge, and then what about you, Moonhaze? Still going after my Armor Claw. Let me reflect it right back at you. And yeah, I mean, I think it's like pretty straightforward here, right? Let's restore the dream. Still Mega Possess. It's cool how many times I got my ult. Let me activate cooldowns on everyone again. And yeah, just pretty straightforward battle. This level 140 monster and just a strong mythic attacker. Yes, I have a 150 Armor Claw. It doesn't need to be a 150 Armor Claw. It can be your Nord from the previous team race. It can be Cybral from the first team race. Just in a mythic attacker. Like this is a team that's viable, right? Maybe not Armor Claw, but for sure you can do this if you have Kothor. And it's the same thing. You're gonna OTK, or you're not gonna OTK, but you're gonna dominate with. You're gonna dominate with Siamiss, right? Cooldown activation, Mega Possess who you need to, cooldown activate whoever you need to, and then Kothor can attack. If you don't have Kothor and you have Cybral, Cybral attacks. If you don't have Cybral, you know, just a strong attacker. Maybe you have, maybe you're using like Corruptus, the legendary monster. Maybe you have your War Master Thalassa still, and then you Mega Freeze everyone, and you run some strange mechanic of like, you know what, let's go old school, and I just need Siamiss to go first. That's all you need. Then Thalassa dominates, and you have another attacker. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. So overall, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of Siamiss. I think she's a fantastic monster, and you are gonna be running into a lot of her. Again, at rank 3, rank 4. I think rank 4 is gonna be the sweet spot. There's gonna be a lot of players with rank 4, and there's gonna be quite a couple players with rank 5 as well. But anyhow, with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for my exclusive first look at Siamiss. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Huge shout out, huge thanks to SocialPoint for giving me the chance to get this monster, or to record this monster. They provided me the salsa rank up and everything. Even though I messed up and didn't have enough gems, I am gonna title the video Siamiss level 150 just to be consistent with all of my other videos. So yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you SocialPoint, and remember to subscribe.